Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews, and this is the Narcissistic Resistance. And this resistance video is brought to you by Meet Normus, aka Bunny Rabbit. And it's just time to bid old Meet farewell for several reasons. And, I think many of you are right. He's just deriving way too much weird supply off of all of this. And I know he hates it, and on the other hand, he can't get enough of it. So I'm kind of just feeding him and giving him that supply he needs, that battle, that constant. It's going to still be here, but he's basically said everything he needs to say, everything that he can say against me. I'm a deadbeat father. I abandoned my wife and daughter. I went for a whore, ran absconded to Florida. I'm a grifter. I'm ripping everybody off. We know it. We know it. It doesn't really behoove me to have him sitting here doing this because at the long and the short of it, unfortunately, he's my one of my main abusers. And it's still having to deal with your own father. I put that very loosely. Still, every day, all day, his obsession is to try to destroy his own son, destroy his success, destroy him from moving forward in any way he possibly can. With him, it's obviously based around money and monetary. That's what's driving him nuts, but it's because that's the only way he views his success is someone paying me for me, and my opinion is just it's kryptonite to him. And you guys know I think I'm 5 days without cigarettes. It's very jittery, but I'm fine. But I'm not too fucking pleasant to be around right now. So, and he was responding to Sierra's last video and he quoted me about having to prove damages in order to sue. And you do. Not true. You have firm standing to sue for libel and defamation for malice, internet harassment, incitement for others to harass, federal harassment for using a telegraphic device to harass and crossing state lines. No monetary damages required. Just ask Erin Elaine. I'm pretty sure she'll be in touch soon. Did you pull that right off of Encyclopedia Dramatica? I mean, except for the Erin Elaine part, which I find adorable. Adorable that since she already tried to have the video taken down and YouTube told her to go fuck herself. So whatever and what's even more hilarious is, and more stereotypical, is what I've always said. The enemy of your enemy will become their friend. The narcissist will turn anyone. Now, Erin Elaine paid me a lot, not a lot, but paid me several times to do videos about you, me. I mean, I've already read them. I mean, that's what she got off on. Now, whether she was using you to play me, I don't know. But I highly doubt that that's true. And if it is, I welcome it. Because again, I have all the correspondence and I said nothing that's untrue. And I obviously have a right to give my opinion on her business that is written up in Forbes magazine. That is not internet harassment, you fucking douchebag. And broadcasting your mother's place of employment, encouraging others to harass her at her place of business has standing. Lots of standing. I did any of that? First of all, her place of employment is public knowledge. It's public fact. She's a public employee. She has no expectation of privacy. Secondly, never told anybody to harass her at her job. I said quite the opposite. Now, if you want to try to draw some inference of, are you saying that I'm giving out coded messages somehow? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I mean, that's some crazy tinfoil hat shit right there. And good luck proving that in court. And as I've said before, I would welcome anybody trying to sue me. I mean, I've been threatened. I don't know how many. Sue me. Sue me. Like I told Aaron's therapist. Sue me. Okay? And because when you sue somebody, I get the right to ask questions and I get the right to ask for discovery. I have nothing to hide. But it's not about that anymore with him. And I mean, because to me, it's doing more damage to me than it is anything positive. Because yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I can reply to him pretty quickly and shut him down. But I mean, he's more than proven over and over again of what he is in the comment section, and that he can't stop. Giving him the supply he wants isn't helping me, isn't really helping the channel. You know, it just becomes detrimental at some point. And it's not like he's not just going to go and make Bunny Rabbit 1, 2, 17, because he had about 4. He has 4 or 5 different ones. I mean, he had things dating back to early Rachel Jontel. He had one as Alec Baldwin. I mean, he's had so many of them. So many of them. I mean, I think he's probably had about 12, 13 different ones. Same on Facebook as well. It's not good for Erin to see it. It's not. And I spoke to her yesterday, and I think that's probably what the aggressiveness is about today, because he needs to lash out at anything I do. He needs to just lash out, lash out. He needs to see this fail. He needs to see me fail. He needs all you to stop watching and to go away. That's what he wants. That's what they all want. At the end, they all run the same playbook. So keeping them around and keeping him around, I'm just violating my own no contact by just letting him sit here, no matter how much I can slap him around. I have the bully pulpit. I can shut him down. I can remove his comment. I don't. I had him blocked for a while, and then the Google Plus thing was screwing up, where some were getting through, some weren't. Your own father. And it's not surprising to me or to anyone else, because this is what we've been living our whole lives. This is what and he'll reply to this one, something stupid. He'll reply something stupid. Can't help himself. Because like I said, this is a guy who's always needed somebody to fight with. And for years I thought it was my mother, because my mother's very combative, but it's him. It's him always needing the fight. It's him needing the battles. It's actually both of them. And I'm sure they had a real shitty Mother's Day, because it was all cold and rainy up there, so they couldn't even go down the White Trash Island. So, for my own well-being, I think we're going to have to bid Bunny Rabbit adieu. Not because I'm afraid of anything he has to say. You know, he said everything he possibly could say to me. It's just, I can't look at this guy constantly, every day. Every day, I just can't do it. It'll wear on anybody. You know? It'll wear on anybody. And, you know, because when that happens, after a while it gets depressed, especially now. Because now I got all types of nicotine withdrawal jitters, and the nicotine should be out of my system by now, but I mean, I was smoking out of anxiety. I was smoking a lot. I was smoking a lot of cigarettes. I mean, I was smoking over 2 packs a day at the end there, pretty much close to 3. Um, just out of anxiety, boom, 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 boom. So trying to break this now, I had to. I mean, I feel a lot better already. You probably could tell my voice is somewhat better, even though I said it wasn't the smoking. I guess on some level it must have, because I've been coughing up. I coughed up some pretty nasty stuff a couple days ago, and now I'm good. I'm always going to have some sort of gravelly voice, but the mood swings, they come and go as I'm coming off, not violent or anything, but you get pretty depressed. You can get pretty depressed pretty quickly. It's amazing how powerful nicotine is. And it's not even like I'm feeling like, oh, I need a cigarette. I wanted a cigarette. It's just this general anxiety I'm having, that I always had. It wasn't like, oh, if I don't have a cigarette, I'm going to die. That's why I always said I could always put them down. This is different. This is just like this anxiety. And then just having him as I'm trying to really get this channel going, knowing that just he's going to try every video. He's going to try to cost me subscribers, cost me something, cost me a donation, cost. That's what he wants. He wants to see it fail. He wants to cost me. He wants to cost me because every time I post a video, it drives him fucking insane. I really wish there was a way to block. At this point, I just wish I could block them from me. I mean, I wish YouTube had a way to do an IP block and where they couldn't even see your channel. Unfortunately, they don't. I think the platform that's able to do that will, I do have some, I've gotten some interesting emails about some offers with some promotional ads, but I'm afraid to click any links with all the hacking stuff that's been going on. And my web host still hasn't been cleared up. I mean, just gone. It's just like gone. So I mean, there's basically been nothing off ads, no updates since 2 weeks ago. So you're kind of in a holding pattern. And I just can't have this anymore. And I know a lot of you like it. I know a lot of you like slapping them around. And, it's funny for me too, to watch it. But I can't do it every time. I can't do it every time. What are you doing back there? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like all jittery. I hear noises and I jump. So, thank you everybody for your support. Thank you everybody for watching. I just want to let you know, they don't go away. They want to see you fail. Every time. Every time. Oh, and one other thing, before I do go, I mean, if you think you can, like I said, have at it. I have several attorneys who've already offered their services to me pro bono, should I ever need them. Should I ever need them? And you can go back and look through the comments and see them for yourselves, both publicly and privately. So don't think this is a can't do anything about it type of situation. It's a I don't want you anywhere near me type of situation. I will succeed. I will succeed off of your dysfunction. Every word of it being true. And for the record, I just want to state once again, and you could take this to whatever lawyer or attorney you find out of the back of out of the yellow pages. Brian, I stand by every word, every accusation. I have made on this channel from beginning to end. I notice you're not going to sue over what you might actually could be able to sue for. Me calling you a criminal. Me calling you a forger. Nothing to say on those matters, right? Nothing to say on your wife's behavior, right? Nothing to say there. Of course not. I just get tired of having these same discussions over and over because that's what he wants. And it ain't worth it. And he's not worth it. So, have fun with Trunky Meat. Have fun. For the rest of us, the resistance moves on. But for the resistance to move on, I need your support. So I'm pretty much at the end of my videos. So I need stories, I need contributions. If you want to set something up, you guys know what to do. If you just want to support the channel and see the channel grow, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links. And if you want to support a video for someone else, you can do that as well. Till that time, everybody, I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance. See you soon. Bye.